Welcome back. This is the TS-1248P professional grade table saw from Baileigh Industrial. We've got two versions. We've got a 36-inch or a 915 millimeter right side rip. We've also got a 52-inch or 1320 millimeter right side rip. So you've got some options there. Let's talk about the working area on this table. This table is 48 inches wide or 1220 millimeters. The actual depth on here is 30 inch or 760 millimeters. So that's a nice size working surface. This is polished and ground cast iron, so that's really high quality. If we go to the rip fence here, we've got a real nice rip fence with an extra wide frame on it, making sure that it's parallel to that blade at all times. It's got a nice taper lock on here as well. We've got a scaled inch and metric scale, but better yet, we've got this digital readout. So if you're looking for just perfect cuts every time, this thing comes in really handy. On this side, we have a simple miter gauge. Now, if we talk about the blade system, we've got a 12-inch blade or 305 millimeters. That's a pretty big blade. We've got a simple 4-piece safety guard. We've got your anti-kickback. We also have your dado riving knife, and we also have your cut-through riving knife. So let's go to the front of the machine. All right, here we are at the front of the machine. One thing you'll notice is this is a really heavy steel cabinet. The trunnion on here is cabinet mounted. The trunnion itself actually runs in some heavy boxed ways. That gives it a lot of rigidity. The reason why I like that cabinet mount is it's not mounted to the table and it can't warp this beautiful table. We've got two hand wheels here. The first one is for lifting that blade. The other one over here is for your miter. We do have a nice scale, but better yet, we have this digital readout. So if I turn this, I'm actually getting the proper degree of the blade. When you're doing 245s, that's a big plus. There's no filler. It'll be exactly right every time. All right, here we are on the left side of this machine. This machine has a 5 horsepower or 2.7 kilowatt motor, which is tons of power to get through some of your toughest hardwoods. The power requirements on here are 220 single phase, so it can fit in any shop. There's an access panel here which allows you in seconds to get inside the machine. And let me tell you, everything inside of there is professional grade. On the back of the machine, there's a 4-inch port for taking that dust from the blade as well as from inside the cabinet, keeping everything clean. So let's power this machine up. In a matter of seconds, we're at full throttle on this 12-inch or 305 millimeter blade. So if you want to find out more about this great product, the TS-1248P professional grade table saw from Baileigh Industrial, go to www.baileigh.com. Thanks for coming.